UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimblett. Let's get some money, boys. Let's get some money because I got some spots that are gonna leave your mouth open, guys. So let's start with the first fight of the night. We got Ricky Turcios and Cameroon Smotherman. What we've seen from Cameroon, he's a decent striker. I'll say he's a better striker compared to Ricky, although Ricky can just spam him with his strikes and try to land some, but I see him gassing if he does that. Smotherman has really good takedown defense. I don't see Ricky really having any kind of threat in that realm. So striking, Cameron is better. Grappling, Cameron is not gonna grapple with him because he's gonna keep it on the feet because that's where he's comfortable. So I think really Ricky is on the decline. I have a lot of respect for Ricky. He was always that guy that gave inspiration and shit, but I don't see this fight going his way. You know what? I might be wrong because he actually looked quite decent against Sopaj, and Sopaj is really good. He did lose, but I think there was like 29-28. And Sopaj is, like, in my opinion, much higher level than Smotherman. But man, one year of a break, like he didn't fight for a very long time. I don't know. I just can't trust him. I think he's on the decline, while Smotherman is on the uprise. So yeah, give me Smotherman. Next fight, we got two guys who looked like shit at some point of their career, and then they came back roaring, especially Senor Hernandez. He had a huge win in his last fight. He got a knockout against Diego Ferreira. Michael Johnson as well, man. He was like like a plus 2,000 or some shit against Zellhuber. No, I'm probably exaggerating, but he looked phenomenal. So you got two guys who are just looking phenomenal. The thing is, you got one guy is 40, the other guy is 33. So one is in his prime, the other is not. I'm gonna have to go with my boy here, Alexander Hernandez, to get the job done. I think that he's just gonna be too much for Michael Johnson. I think he's gonna catch him, like he did with Diego Ferreira. He looks really good. I don't know what he did, what happened in his camp, but the guy looks different. He's just like a different fighter. Next fight, flyweight bout, women's flyweight bout. We got Natalia Silva and Rose Namajunas. I'm gonna pick Silva. Striking, I think she's better. Her kicking game is one of the best I've seen in the UFC. She uses her kicks so well, just keeping distance, keeping her range. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Rose is good, but she's getting older, man. She's not the same fighter she used to be. Silva, though, she's undefeated in the UFC. I think that this is gonna be our toughest test, but still, I'm gonna pick Silva to get the job done. She's the younger fighter. She's the hungrier fighter. She's the more, in my opinion, she has more chance of getting that title more than anyone. She got really good takedown defense, and her striking is just next level. Give me Silva to get the job done by unanimous decision. Next heavyweight bout, we got Josh Hokit and Denzel Freeman. I wasn't impressed by Denzel Freeman at all. It was 3 rounds of just boring shit. I think Hokit will not allow him to do that. I think when Hokit is fighting, it's gonna end in a knockout, and I think that Hokit is gonna get the hook, and he's gonna hit Freeman in his head and get the job done and get that win. So give me Josh Hokit to win by knockout second round. Next fight, we got Alex Perez and Charles Johnson. Everyone are probably here picking Charles Johnson. And listen, I'm the biggest Charles Johnson fan. I picked him to win against Joshua Van. I even picked him to win in his last fight against that killer from the UK. But listen, the thing about Charles Johnson, his kryptonite, his wrestling. That's his kryptonite. Go look at his resume. He only lost in the UFC to to good wrestlers. Temirov is on drugs. I don't count that shit. Estevam, great wrestler. Durden, great wrestler. Odie Osborne is a very slick fighter in his striking, but that's not what Perez is. Bukauskas, wrestler. Right? So he only lost to wrestlers. And who we got here? We got a wrestler, Alex Perez. He's a great wrestler, bro. Like, you know, when he fought against, in his last fight against Asu, he was winning until he went into that guillotine choke. He was winning, man. He was winning those 2 rounds. He was the one that took Asu down. If Asu took him down, he just came back up right away. Yeah, I think that in this fight, Perez knows what he has to do. He has to take him down. He has to control Johnson. He don't want Johnson standing. If Johnson is standing too much, he's gonna knock him the fuck out. He got knocked out twice in his career. Well, this I wouldn't call this a knockout. He got a knee injury. But Joseph Benavidez knocked him the fuck out in 2018. Man, this guy is fighting for a long time. But this guy has real power. With no due respect to Charles Johnson's power, of course. I gotta take the dog here, saying Perez is gonna win unanimous decision because no one in this earth can finish Charles Johnson. So yeah, give me Perez to win by unanimous decision. Next fight, we got 2 up-and-comers. We got Andre Pulyaev and Abba Gutierre. I know everyone are betting on Ateba's ass in this fight. And that's what you should do. I'll give you another angle, okay? We know what Abba does. We know he's like this middleweight Ngannou. But Pulyaev I'll tell you something about Pulyaev. He's the kind of Russians that are made in a laboratory, and he's tough, man. The guy can take a punch. The guy can move. He's long, slick legs, slick movements, he's just jumping like a deer in that ring. And he went 3 rounds with a dangerous opponent who's known for his knockouts, which is Christian Leroy Duncan. I told the world, go back, watch my ex, George Badger. I told the world this fight's gonna go over. Now, am I saying this fight's gonna go over? No, I don't. I actually think Abba will knock him the fuck out. So for those who wanted to take the over, I don't think this is a good idea. I think Abba is just gonna go and that's it. He felt the blood. He loves the hype. He's gonna go there first round. He's just gonna let whole hell loose. He's gonna get the knockout. Remember my word. Next fight we got Umar Nurmagomedov and Deiveson Figueiredo. I have a lot of respect for Figueiredo because the guy is washed. Like, in all due respect, brother, there's no way in hell you're getting that title. With all due respect, like, the guy, I respect him a lot, but he's not getting the title. I know he wants to, and I admire his will. Umar, in my opinion, is the only one that can get the title. I think that Merab, I love Merab, man, but I think Merab is getting older. And that statement win by Peter Yan was just like, Peter Yan is not going to slow down. Merab is going to slow down. So yeah, I think that Umar has the tools to win against a guy like Yan. His striking, he just need a 5-round gas tank. So yeah, give me Umar to win. He's gonna win probably by decision, unless Figueiredo injures himself, which he can. But I think he's gonna get the unanimous decision here. Maybe a choke, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, Umar is the spot. Next one is we got Nikita, Krylov, and Modestas, Bukauskas. I don't know what happened to Krylov. He looked like shit since he came back. He's getting knocked out left and right. And you know what? Everyone knocked him out this far. He's not known for his striking. He's known for his submissions, right? I will say that Modestas Bukauskas is a step down in competition compared to Dominic Reyes and Bogdan, in my opinion. Although Modestas has started to look really good, but I have to keep the train going. I think that Krylov's chin is just not in there anymore. I think his chin is gone. Give me Bukauskas to get the knockout. Main card, we got Arnold Allen opening up with John Lord Silva. John Lord Silva, I lost so much money betting on your ass against Diego Lopez. Fuck you. Anyway, guys. Again, erosion. Arnold Allen, he got that win against Giga Chikadze, but he lost that first round. Evloev, they had a good scrap back and forth. He lost to Holloway. I'm not saying that he's eroding yet, but man, Silva, if he's not stupid and making stupid mistakes like fucking, I don't know, spinning shit while you have a guy like Lopez who will try to take you down because he can't fucking handle you on the stand-up. I'm gonna pick Silva. He's the younger fighter. I think he's the more promising fighter. I think they try to push him in the rankings. Allen is no joke. Allen is probably going to be a very hard fight for him. But I think Silva's striking is just too good. The way he's so creative with his striking. The way he's using angles, feints, the psychological game, giving you a high five, thinking he's your friend, and then knocking you out a second later. He's very crafty, and I don't think that shit is gonna work on Arnold Allen, but I just think he's gonna get him. Yeah, give me John Silva to get the job done, probably by an endless decision. I don't see him getting a knockout here. Allen is quite durable. Yeah. Next fight, we got Derrick Lewis and Waldo Cortez-Acosta. Will Derrick Lewis be the first guy to knock Waldo Cortez-Acosta the fuck out? Will he be the one? I don't know, man. I think that he can. I really think that he can, but Acosta is smart. You know what Acosta's gonna do? Acosta is going to take down Derrick Lewis. He's going to take him down, and he's going to lay and pray for 3 rounds. I'm taking Waldo Cortez-Acosta to win by unanimous decision. We saw he did the same shit when he fought, not Ryan Spann. Before Ryan Spann, he fought that behemoth of a person who came to the UFC. What was his name? Robelis de Spain. Lay and pray, brother. Lay and pray. That's what he did to Robelis. That's going to do with Derrick Lewis. So yeah, give me Cortez-Acosta to get the job done. I'll say by unanimous decision. It's probably going to pay heavy. Derrick Lewis is always live for a knockout. I just think that Acosta's chin is good enough to keep him in the fight. Like the guy went 3 rounds with Pavlovich, but Pavlovich was never the same after that fight he had with what's his name, Volkov. So give me Acosta by decision. Next fight, we got Sean O'Malley and Yadong Song. I'm sure everyone are picking O'Malley, but I want to give you a different perspective here. What we've seen from O'Malley is that he can get taken down. and I don't care how much he works on his wrestling. Just his body type is very lanky. He's gonna be in a disadvantage in every wrestling scenario because he's not built. He's not built like Yadong. Yadong is built like a brick house. And I think that Song is not gonna try and strike with him. Although Song can. Song's striking is really, really good. I'm really impressed by his striking. But I think Song is just gonna take the route of taking O'Malley down and controlling him. If he decides to strike with him, then good luck, Yadong. I don't think that you're that good. But if he tries to wrestle with him, he has a chance, right? Now Song he's durable. I don't see him getting knocked out by O'Malley. I do see him getting the takedowns. I hope he's gonna do it. That's gonna be the decisive factor. If it stays on the feet and O'Malley became Medov, then we might be in for a treat. But I think the underdog value on Song, I think he's like a plus 200 right now. I think that's the value right there. But what is a value if you don't win? He can't win in my opinion. So give me Song. Give me Song or sing the song. Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. Holy fuck, this is gonna be good. No, it's not. Listen. Whenever our fighters come back from retirement, most of the times, it's not good. She's probably bored. She probably needs money. I don't know. She has her reasons. Maybe she misses the, that feeling of like just being in the ring and like spamming that jab or just taking frequency out of other fighters. Honestly, I think that this is a fight that is going to be I think this is a fight that's gonna be decisive if it stays on the feet or if Nunes gets taken down. And I do think she's gonna get taken down. I do think that Harrison will be able to take her down and probably submit her. She got submitted in the past. Yeah, so give me Harrison. I think she's just, she was more active. She got the physical advantages. And when a guy is just not fighting anymore, taking a big break, it's just I don't like it. I just don't like it. So give me Harrison, guys. Give me Harrison. Come on. What are we talking about? Okay. Next fight. And the main event of the evening, we got Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. I know everyone are talking about Justin Gaethje doing this, doing that. But guys, I love Justin Gaethje. I do. But listen, he's one leg out. He's giving everyone his conditions, and he's acting like, I don't know, like he can actually be the champion, but we all know he can't. If he's gonna be a minute in the ring with a guy like El Matador, what's gonna happen? He's gonna get knocked the fuck out. Justin, that's the reality, and that's fine. You've already shown us you deserve to be in the UFC's Hall of Fame and all that. But you're not going to be a champion, and that's okay. You've reached a place that most people will never ever dream of going, right? I see Paddy Pimblett getting the job done here. Justin Gaethje wrestling is shit, with all the respect. I know he has a wrestling background, but he never uses that. We saw Like when he goes against like decent grapplers, it's not good for him. I think Pimblett is just gonna get his back and submit him. That's it. Honestly, he's not knocking out Paddy because Paddy is from this region in the UK that they just can't get knocked out. Look at that chin, brother. So the only way for Justin to lose is to get subbed by Paddy, right? Paddy, I think, again, erosion, guys. Erosion is real in UFC. Justin Gaethje is not the same. Every day that passes by, he's not the same anymore. After 35, like, fighting ages you faster than you think. And Paddy is a fresh 30-year-old behemoth, monster. He's gonna get the job done. He's gonna submit Mr. Gaethje. Done. Sealed. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment. You tell me who you think is gonna win. Where's the edge? Where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. That's what I know the most and why. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.